I'm Kelly Richey, and this is lesson number 4. Now, you were just watching a video clip from Fast Drivin' Mama, a music video that we did. And you're watching the first half of the main guitar solo. The main guitar solo can be broken up into 2 sections. The first section, I'm playing in unison with my bass player, freak bass. The second section is a free-form guitar solo. So in this lesson, we're going to look at the first half. Now, in the intro solo, we were focused on playing an E minor pentatonic on the 12th fret, root 6. That's where that whole solo evolved. In this solo, the majority of it is played using a root 5 E minor pentatonic. There's the root. This is what it looks like in its basic form. By moving these 2 notes there, I can expand it by moving that note up here. Now, I like the expanded version because it allows me to use my 1st and 3rd fingers only and to cover more real estate. I'm just repeating notes. I'm not adding any notes. So if in any way, shape, or form the pentatonics are still a mystery to you, please be sure and hit pause. Make sure you've downloaded the material. And I've included a visual roadmap of the pentatonics and tablature. So in order to play a lead like this, you need a roadmap. You need to understand what it is that you're using to play this lead. So that's first and foremost important. Now, I'm going to play this for you, the entire solo, which again is the first half of the main solo. Then I'm going to break it down and show you some of the things that I'm doing with this technique-wise. On into the second half, which is free form. Now, I start off by sliding in. Play an E note, or an E string open, and I slide into this big box, which is in the lower extension. That whole section is played out of this area. Vibrato. And I'm using pull-offs. Now I'm hitting every note. All down picks because I really want to emphasize that. Vibrato. And again, I go up to my 12th fret briefly. This little riff here, whenever I play my E minor pentatonic on the 12th fret, it's repeated in its open position. The same notes, octave lower. So it's the same thing as doing this, but an octave lower. So we play again and get up to this point. Now the chord progression goes to the B, to the A. This is a B note. It's included in my scale. And so is that. A. Also included in the scale circle back around some of the exercises that I've had you go over. Being able to take your basic pentatonic and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. This forces you to get control of your left hand. You can do it in an expanded version as well. Okay? Please do not underestimate the power of these exercises. All right? Also, if that's a struggle for you, just sit with one note. Or maybe just sit with this box. Okay? Now with the right hand, you do want to be comfortable playing rhythms. So it's really a powerful exercise to just mute everything with your left hand and develop rhythms. The song that we're working on, Fast Drivin' Mama, let it play all the way through. And while you're watching it or listening to it, beat rhythms out with your right hand, okay? Make sure that you're doing your exercises. Try to get that where you can make big strums and be covered, but take that at a pace that's right for you. You know, expanded, basic, root 5, root 6, vibrato, all these different things that I've mentioned as far as exercises. One, they're ways to get you to play the minor pentatonics dozens and dozens and dozens and hopefully hundreds and thousands of times. But two, they really help to instill the way in which you're approaching them. So they're not just notes on a page. They're not just notes on the neck. But they have a life form that you're breathing into each and every note. Okay? That's what makes guitar playing mediocre or really extraordinary and exciting for someone to listen to. That's what moves people, is when you really pour everything that you have into each and every note. Milk each and every note for all that you can pull out of the guitar. Okay? So really work on this section, and then let's move on to the second half of the lead.